Hello and welcome to the Pod Squad podcast. I'm your host, Aiden Frisbee, and today we have our guests Trevor, James, Tyler, Aiden, and Kaleo. First topic is about robot dogs. What do you think?
Um, for those who don't know, there's a company who makes robots really cool, and apparently the army, or was it the army, or was it some branch of the military
The Air
was
Force.
it was the Air Force, right? They were using the robot dog to make sure things were safe before they send people in. I think
Um, that
it's
could be
pretty cool.
pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
You can that could definitely have its advantages. Um, like instead of someone going in and losing a life that way, you can use that robot thing that's a little more expendable.
Can you
And
push this dog over?
no, you can't. You straight up can't.
Really?
Well, you probably can. You just grab its leg and flip it over.
Um, I'm pretty sure this is the one that was made by Boston Dynamics. They have videos. It's not their dog version. It's their like more humanoid version, where they took like a hockey stick and they just like shove it into his chest and he doesn't fall over. It stumbles back, but it does not fall over.
Huh.
Like
I'm
You
gonna have
could
to get
probably
one.
flip it over.
they just
You
beat
could
up
probably
the
flip a dog
robot and
over.
it doesn't fall over.
How much are one of these? I might get one.
Uh, Pretty expensive.
Easy.
None of us can buy it. Know that for
Uh,
sure.
Their newest version is $74,500.
You can buy a car.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Why
just
buy a
buy a
car
car.
when you get a robot dog?
Right?
Why buy a robot dog when you get a car?
Just think about it, animals, they eventually die as everything else does. So if you have a robot dog, but you
Why?
put some oil in it, you know what I'm saying? Like what?
that
It recharges batteries.
Yeah, just
It
like
doesn't
put it
have.
on the charger.
It's not. It's not batteries. It's solar powered.
imagine trying to go
Even
on a
better.
run. If you want to go on a run with your dog or your robot dog, you have to control the robot dog as you run.
No, actually, it says right here. Hold on. So the electronic canines are just one link in the U.S. military that they call the Advanced Battle Management System. It uses artificial intelligence and rapid data analytics to detect and counter threats to U.S. military assets. So no, it is AI.
Jeez.
Said battle version. I heard battle in it.
Yeah, Advanced Battle Management System.
I'm talking about a normal one if you were to buy it.
The normal one, they don't use. Have you not seen the normal ones? They don't use a remote either. Those are also AI
Okay.
to
I'll
act,
take your word
like a
for it.
dog.
They're gonna take over the world.
Come Skynet.
Amazon's gonna start making
Oh no,
Amazon
there's
dogs.
a tablet controller that comes with this one.
Well, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at Boston Dynamics.
Are those guys that made these
Yes.
though?
So what I'm hearing is
Oh,
it does come with a controller.
on the $74,500 version, there's free shipping, guys.
Wow.
Trevor, so what I'm hearing is it does come with a controller.
Yeah, it's a tablet.
Hmm.
It it looks like you took an Xbox controller and then just went "Meh," and then put a screen in the center. Just stretch
So
it
like,
out sideways and screen right in the center.
so like one of them we use.
Like the buttons are actually color coordinated the same way as Xbox as well, with the
Epic.
green, red, blue, and yellow.
How about the dog Spot?
Yeah, the yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was actually watching Dude Perfect. They have a robot dog.
Of course they do.
Yeah, I
They have
mean,
enough
when
money
you
to
got
buy.
yeah, when you got money, I mean, might as well. Huh? Can you imagine like how a real dog would play with a robot dog? Like because the robot dogs don't have heads. I saw.
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's kind of just like torso and legs.
They'd probably just be terrified of it, run
They
away.
probably run away.
There's
Never know, man. They might play together.
there's a
Dude,
different
these
one
dogs can do anything, it seems.
But
Send
down
one up to Mars.
What?
So let's send one up to Mars.
Oh my god. There's this video of him
Explosive
dragging a
instantly.
jet.
Of the dog dragging a jet?
Yes.
It's a robot. What do you expect?
Yeah, it's gonna be, way stronger than us.
But it's so little. And it's dragging
And
a jet.
just because it's little doesn't mean anything.
It's like that commercial, the pickup dragging the spaceship.
Fake.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
you guys ever seen that commercial?
Yeah. No way.
You don't think so?
No. They had it as a 2500. Trying to pull a spaceship. No.
I mean, was
Not
it on
happening.
wheels? That'll make a big difference if it's on wheels.
Why would it? Yeah, I think it was. I mean, commercial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I thought it was on a trailer.
Or it could just be a commercial and they're faking it to make you buy things.
It's a plaster spaceship, and they're just going at a slow speed to make it look like it's pulling it.
Then the humanoid one, Atlas.
There's another one named Atlas.
Yeah.
Nice. Is that one
Yeah,
also
I've heard of that.
$75,000?
I don't know. This one looks like more humanoid than any other one I've seen.
Oh, is it like standing upright too?
Yeah, kind of. Thing has 28 joints.
What? Wait, is that in like including fingers?
It includes everything. It doesn't have fingers.
No opposable thumbs.
No,
Opposable
has
thumb.
nothing.
How's it supposed to open doors?
I don't know.
By just
It only has
Like it
punching.
has. I don't even know. Like don't even have fists
okay,
or
that's
anything.
actually a PlayStation controller. Wait a second. I'm watching the high Q Real robot release. The walking robot pulls a plane, right? And it cuts to the crew. That's just actually a PlayStation controller.
Oh my
Like
god.
it might not actually be a PlayStation controller, but it has all of the same buttons.
Dude, this robot moves at 1.5 meters per second.
Press X to jump.
Watching the tutorial. How to use your robot dog.
Makes you go through a tutorial.
It pulled a plane with ease. It weighs 130 kilograms.
Now,
Why does it always come down to them like pulling planes? Like, can this robot pull a plane?
I mean, think about it. Like, say that there was an accident and there was like people stuck underneath the rubble. A person can't carry that much, can't pull that much. Get a robot to do it.
I'm just saying, why can't they like have the robot do like a bench press? You know, like why do they always have to be pulling planes?
right? You never seen a robot do a bench press. That's a great point.
So I'm saying they just go straight to plane pulling.
Okay.
I'm trying to see a robot hit like 400 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
I scrolled down in this
big
article
ones.
and there's a picture, right? And it's like a slideshow and this person's explaining it. And I read it as Haiku Real with electric arm for teleportation. That's what I read it as. No, it's teleoperation. I thought we'd just like all of a sudden, oh yeah, I can teleport. It's developed to support humans in emergency scenarios. So yeah, pulling a plane is essential. for this thing.
Pulling a plane is essential. That's the first time you'll ever hear that.
And probably the last.
Yeah, when is that gonna be
Pulling a
essential?
plane is essential.
I don't know, when like it's stuck over a cliff. To be like, oh, okay, yeah, just get the robot dog. It's good.
All right.
Like it's high centered over like a cliff and certain death. It can do it.
Oh boy.
The top speed of the Spot is 3 miles per hour.
That is zooming.
It can only run for 90 minutes.
It's
Then it gets exhausted.
I
it starts panting.
Yeah.
yeah, apparently it can only run for like 90 minutes. That's its max run time.
Then you can switch it out with another battery. Just
Run at 3 miles per hour.
Yeah, for 90 minutes.
What's the cooldown rate? Does it get
Pretty
run for
much.
another 90 minutes? Takes like
Yeah,
an
what's
hour
the
for it to run
cooldown
another
rate?
90 minutes.
Cooldown rate's like 3 hours.
There's another one called the Alpha Dog. And
Yeah, it
it's
has a
just
swappable
menacing.
battery.
This one is massive. It's the Alpha Dog. It's the size of a
The
mule.
Alpha Dog? Jesus Christ.
It's
Carries up to
Just-
14 kilograms.
the Alpha Dog or
Yeah,
Spot?
the Spot Dog. It can carry a concrete block.
But what
So
can it bench?
So the Alpha Dog is designed to assist soldiers in carrying heavy gear over rough terrain.
That dog's also bigger than Spot.
So
It's the size of a
basically
mule.
I was gonna say that one's way bigger than Spot. Spot's like a little tiny thing.
Why not just use the mule?
They ever do like a drop test on these things?
They've tested it on slippery and
Oh, so
steep
if it
terrain.
falls over, it self-rights itself.
They've seen how much it can carry on slippery and steep. It's dynamic locomotion over steep and slippery terrain.
It's waterproof
400 pounds.
and dust-proof.
Well, I would hope so if they're gonna use it in the military.
Mm. It's 74 inches tall.
My God.
What?
This thing's just massive and menacing.
Nothing
Like
you've
a-
seen before, huh?
But like a drop test, just throw it off a cliff, see if it.
Oh,
see how
for
it
the
goes.
Spot Dog, there is no controller. You just program it and it does what you want it to do. You just type like Spot dot, launch or repeat or protect or whatever you want it to do, and it'll do it.
Protect? Is it gonna bite me?
I don't know. I don't know how. Maybe it just jumps on you.
Turret pops out the back. That's why it's $74,000.
Touch the hidden turret.
I mean, that'd be pretty rad.
They put weights on the dog. They just made it walk. It's it's just got plates on it.
That's what I'm saying. Get these things to start working out.
They are working out.
Start building up them cords.
He's carrying plates on like a specially designed plate carrier just to like walk over rocks and a fallen tree. It's doing some light jogging right now. That's more than light jogging. They kicked it. Guys, they kicked it. And it didn't fall over.
Now it's
Anyways,
kind of
these
all, like,
dogs would come in very
trauma.
helpful with the military if they can carry and hold a lot like they do.
I'm gonna share this video. Like screen share it. Look at this beast right here. Right? You're just pushing it as hard as he possibly can, and it's just like, nah.
It looks
No.
like it's being held up.
No, it's just that's just for its power. Those are all loose cords. They can fall down like that, you see? Oh,
Oh, look at that.
and he's back up.
I
Like an
think it's
absolute
huge.
beast. Absolute beast.
Definitely check out the one I posted.
What you host?
That robot's insane.
Introducing
Imagine
Wildcat.
like the robot getting mad that you pushed it. Then what?
Is this is this run on gas?
Yeah, I think so.
Why is it hopping around?
Just watch. The thing goes really fast.
Is that backwards or is that forwards?
That's forwards.
Who knows at this point, right?
I mean, that's actually, to be honest, how can you really tell what the front of a robot is if it has no face?
You
How
like
can you
it's
tell
you
which
like
the front of the
staring
worm is?
at the. You think you could be staring at the front of it? You're just staring at the butt. You're like, man, thing's an absolute unit.
That thing is speedy.
It's really loud, though.
I want to see it race a human.
It would win.
Sure about that?
I mean, dude, it went so fast it fell over.
Let's get Usain Bolt in here. It did fall over.
What is that noise?
Yes.
We should probably move on to our next topic.
Yeah. So our next topic follows the same guidelines of dogs. We're gonna be talking about like dogs that have done like
Dogs have been like knighted or sainted, like, you know.
yeah, I'd say like good. I would say like good things that got rewards for like saving stuff or stuff.
Just like
along
really
the
good
lines.
doggos.
Yeah, like just really,
Really
good
good
dogs.
doggos. But you could say your dog is a really good one, though. Like, just by just being a dog.
Fair enough, fair point.
Yeah,
Alright,
but my dog hasn't been awarded the Medal of Honor or anything.
That is true.
So this is from mentalfloss.com. Quick 10 honored animals.
Yeah.
Right? And the one that I've read through and I really liked was number 3, right? It's the Guinefort dog.
Oh.
This is the dog that was sainted. So the story goes, French knight went into baby son's room, right? Found his dog covered in blood and he couldn't find the baby. So he pulled out his sword and killed the dog. And then he heard the baby crying, and then there was a dead snake in the baby's bed, right? And they immediately made a shrine for the dog, and apparently miracles started happening at the shrine, and locals declared the dog the patron saint of protection of infants. And the Catholic Church hated it, and people keep calling the dog saint until like the 1930s when it just like died out.
Impressive.
Wait, did you say they killed the dog and cut open its stomach and the baby was inside?
No.
No?
Oh, I
He
heard that
killed the
wrong.
dog and then found the baby, who was next to
Yeah.
the dead snake that the dog had just killed.
Ah, got it.
No, they did not open. Alright.
Sorry,
No,
I heard that completely wrong.
You
I'm
think-
like, wait a minute.
you think the dog eats like snake style, just whole?
It's possible.
It's possible.
He ate a
All
snake,
right.
not snake style.
I'm pretty sure their
Num-
jaws can't unhinge like a snake.
Number 4 on this list is Tekka. apparently gave CPR.
Hmm. Wait, Tyler,
Jim,
do you know how that dog got that Medal of Honor?
Medal
Yeah,
of
I'm actually
Honor.
looking at it up right now.
I'm not sure a dog in the Medal of
So they
Honor.
actually have certain medals for animals called the Dickin medal, but there's been 32 pigeons, 18 dogs, 3 horses, and a ship's cat that have earned this medal.
All right.
Pigeons?
I understand pigeons. I can
Yeah,
understand.
32 pigeons between 1943 and 1949.
Messages, I understand that.
Yeah. Especially during that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's war
But how
time.
does a cat get one?
That's a big question.
But being a cat.
Maybe
Cats
eat all
don't
the
do anything.
bugs.
I was gonna
Kept
say,
the ship clean of mice and rat. I can't talk.
And then
Rodents.
Trump just recently gave a dog a medal. Conan, his name was,
What the dog
Epic.
do?
he served in the what was it? Like the first division, something. I don't know. Just a brilliant dog, I guess.
That's pretty epic.
So this dog CPR to Jim Tuzu. I doubt I'm pronouncing that name correctly. It's Touzeeau. Well, he had a heart attack in Australia in his house, and he was on the ground, and his dog stepped in to save the day. Literally. He climbed on his owner's chest and jumped on him with his full weight, barking all the while. Medical
yeah.
experts don't know how the jumping actually restarted the guy's heart, but the activity and the noise did revive him.
I mean, enough to get help.
He was given an award by the RSPCA, a Purple Cross.
Yep, the highest award you can give. These animals be real heroes.
Number 6. It's nice. William of Orange won a Dickin Medal for his services during World War II. He wasn't sniffing out bombs. William was a messenger pigeon. Hey, it's one of the messenger pigeons. Nice.
Yeah, messenger pigeon.
The message that William carried is said to have saved the lives of more than 2,000 soldiers.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
That's a
Dude,
good
if
pigeon.
I was in a war and I saw a pigeon starting to fly, I would shoot that pigeon down.
So they have a different medal for dogs. It's called the Canine Medal of Courage. And there's been 4 recipients. Like one was Jag, a 12-year-old Labrador Retriever who served the Army for 7 years. There was Taba, a 9-year-old Dutch Shepherd who served as a military special forces multi-purpose canine. There was Summer, a 7-year-old Labrador Retriever who served in Afghanistan and is now a member of the TSA K9 team for the Amtrak Police Department in Washington. And there's Taker, a 12-year-old Labrador Retriever who served in the Marine Corps in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Nice.
And they all received the K9 Medal of Courage.
That's pretty epic.
There's this in number 8, because I actually had to open the exact same one before we started. Number 8, Endel. When Endel's disabled owner was hit by a car, the retriever pulled his master into a recovery position and covered him with a blanket. And then he found his owner's phone. He didn't call the police, but he jammed the phone into his master's face until the man regained consciousness and called for help. The dog received a PSDA gold medal for his work, which is the equivalent of the George Cross, which is the civilian equivalent of the Victoria Cross.
Wow.
That's crazy. He put his master into recovery position.
Yeah.
That dog knows recovery position.
And he covered him like it and fished out his phone.
I think it's crazy that like dogs that do like service and stuff for like the military or just like police, like they treat them. It's crazy how much like they treat them like humans. Like when they die and stuff, like they give him a full on like. I'm pretty sure they give him a full like funeral and stuff, and they like a whole bunch of people come, just like if a person were to die.
And they actually have to discharge animals from the military.
Yeah,
Like,
Okay.
he's saying that he was discharged at the same time as his dog was getting discharged.
Imagine that.
Okay, so do you guys know what the recovery position is?
No.
Okay, so laying on left side, you have your left arm out and like at a 90-degree angle in front of your face, right? So your fist is like in line with your eye line.
Yeah.
Then your right arm is like crossed over your chest and put underneath your head to support your head, right? Your left leg is out straight and your right leg is bent at a 90-degree angle and out.
Pretty much like what would be if you saw someone sleeping in a bed.
Basically like sleeping in a bed, yeah. But this dog had to pick up the owner's head, put his hand underneath, and then rest the head back down.
I mean, he also dragged him out of the way after he got hit by a car.
Jeez.
They dragged him out of the way, put him in the recovery position, and put a blanket on top of him.
And put a blanket on top? I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
right
that's
here.
great. That's
It
great.
says, pulled his master in a recovery position and covered him with a blanket. As if that weren't impressive enough, Endel then found his owner's cell phone.
That's amazing.
Like, what a dog.
Okay, so this one isn't a dog, right? It's a it's Wojtek, right? It didn't actually receive any military honors, but it's an amazing story.
Oh, yeah.
This Syrian brown bear cub was adopted by members of the Polish II Corps during World War II. He famously helped move incredibly heavy boxes of ammunition as if they were nothing. Members of the 22nd Artillery Supply Company eventually began to see him as their own, and he earned the nickname Soldier Bear. When the 22nd Artillery Supply Command was demobilized, Wojciech retired happily to the Edinburgh Zoo and has lived there until his death in 1963. What a great bear. Carrying
Mm,
ammo for
This isn't a dog either, or a pigeon, or a bear. This is a goat.
a goat.
Taffy the Fourth. Surprisingly, goats have been in the British military since 1775.
Wait,
Apparently, a wild goat wandered onto the battlefield during the Revolutionary War and ended up being adopted by the soldiers. Taffy saw active service in World War II in the retreat from Mons, the First Battle of Ypres, and the battles of Festubert and Givenchy before his death in 1915. As a result of his battles, Taffy the Fourth may be the most decorated goat in history. He received the 1914 Star, the British War Medal, and the Victory Medal.
how how do we not learn about goats in history? Like we
How do
went
we not learn
over
about any of this?
yeah, we went over the Revolutionary War like 3 times in school entirely.
It's all about the people.
It's all
It's
about
not important to learn about a goat.
it's a goat.
Dude, a goat that does this. Come on. Come on. That's worth learning about.
Actually, what did the goat do? It just was there.
Well, he saw quote unquote active service.
He saw active service, but what did he do? Did he carry ammo? Did he buck someone?
Probably.
Can you
How
imagine getting
much?
beat by a goat in World War One or Revolutionary War? Like it goes like beating up on you.
I mean, goats
Imagine,
pack a pretty good punch.
imagine like you're
But like I
you're
got a gun.
stationed up at like sandbags stacked up, and you got your gun. You're like just da, 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 and all of a sudden you get flanked by a goat.
Dude, what if you need to be by water, get a crocodile?
A crocodile.
Heck yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that's happened before. I'm pretty sure people have died because a croc came out of the water and ate them.
Well,
Crocs
yeah,
are vicious.
but in war.
It just
Yeah, that's
it'll grab you,
possible.
pull you into the water, do a freaking death roll to your Dunsky.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta start using every animal to our advantage in war. It's like all those pigeons were really poking eyes out. That's why they got the medal.
Dude, but imagine like crocodiles, they could stay underwater for a long time. Next thing you know, just surfs up, snatch you up, kill you, then disappear for a couple hours.
I mean, I might as well just say I should get like an elephant at that point.
They've
What-
actually there's
What's
such
an
thing as
elephant
war
gonna
elephants.
do?
There's such thing as war
Run
elephants.
you
At least they
over?
were.
Elephants can get shot so many times. before
Dude,
they
you get
actually
hit
go
by an
down.
elephant, you're probably
No,
dead.
But imagine if you put armor on it, dude.
Exactly.
Right,
Armored
right.
elephant.
Oh,
Armored
I
You're
need that to
screwed.
exist.
Sounds like Ark now. I don't know what's going on here.
I need to see an armored elephant. Oh my god, it exists, guys.
Of course
Guys.
they exist. They've actually been used for war, probably.
Yeah, they have been.
Like
They're
it's full
actual,
armor.
you know.
Like it has like face and ear protection. It's got like protection on the sides,
It's
shoulder
called a war
pads.
elephant.
Level
shoulder
10
pads.
stealth.
You can use any pretty much like carnivore for freaking war.
I feel like you can use some herbivores.
Running with a lion.
You know, they're wasting all these times on these robot dogs when they could be making robot elephants.
Right? It can lift way more.
Yeah.
It can pull 2 planes, guys.
Yeah, now imagine what it could bench. It's not gonna pull the plane, it's gonna bench the plane. It doesn't even matter anymore.
Like,
That's
Anyway,
great.
even like a regular elephant, I feel like an elephant gets shot, it just gets pissed.
just
Yeah,
Nice.
and there's nothing worse than having a rampaging elephant running around.
I
That's
found
what
a
I'm
picture
saying.
of someone on an elephant with an LMG. He's like has the tripod like on the elephant around him, and he's just
oh my god.
I mean, people used to use elephants for war. So
on the back of the elephant. That's amazing.
people would ride in on the elephants.
Imagine how hard it must be to train all of these animals. Like you were thinking an alligator, right? How hard would it be to train an alligator?
That's a good
Don't
question.
eat the good guys.
Maybe if you got one while it's still in the egg and you had just group, hatched it like that, that'd probably be easier than trying to find one and then try and tame it pretty much.
Guys,
Oh, what?
guys. I found a picture of an alligator with a t-shirt on.
Yeah, people have pet alligators and stuff.
I can only assume this is in Florida.
I can only assume it's in Florida. Oh,
But yeah,
boy.
there's some pet alligators.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's where they all are.
It's this
Especially
guy's living to train alligators.
Louisiana, Texas.
There's this picture. This woman who gave her alligator a kiss, and she's fighting to keep her pet alligator.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought you were gonna say something else.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it's so dangerous during like a hurricane or something where a flood comes in, washes in all these alligators. And then when you're trying to get out, you just get, grappled by one.
Here's what I don't understand: is people like that kiss their alligator, then they get upset when they get their face bit by
Yeah.
an animal.
Why would you even try to kiss one? That's my question.
I mean, it's a pet, so it's tamed.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
that's what you think.
I mean, yeah, you would think it's tamed until it bites you. So
I got a cat that's tamed, and then she still bites me and claws on her.
Okay.
maybe she doesn't
so
like you.
what if we
Yeah, probably
combine
doesn't.
Tyler's idea of like an elephant can get shot so many times and Aiden's alligator idea? Alligator snapping turtle.
Alligator, so like an alligator would just like.
No, that's an
Gone.
actual animal. An alligator snapping turtle. It is crazy looking.
Well, yeah,
Sure, let's see.
but what does that have to do with an elephant?
It can get shot. It has a shell. You can just like throw iron plates on that.
But like,
But
He
they
can do
don't move
squats.
very fast. They're not
He
fast
doesn't need
moving.
to. It doesn't need to. It needs to be sneaky. It's just like it shimmies its way through the bushes.
All right, so the first thing I saw about the alligator snapping turtle, right, is student returns to dormitory after 8 months and finds skeletal remains of pet turtle.
No.
They didn't even take
No.
it with them. They just kind of like left him there.
Hmm.
How fast can they go?
They're not very fast.
Turtles are pretty slow.
I caught a turtle once and it actually ran away.
What?
Dude, there's some fast turtles out there. There's some turtles that zoom.
There are
In the
some
water, they go
turtles.
like 20 miles an hour.
I'm talking about out the water. There's some turtles that zoom.
Like they're really trying to go. Meh, 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 meh. How strong is it? It has a bite force of 1,000 pounds.
There goes your bones.
Dude, it has a nasty bite.
Dude, there's a turtle that goes 25 miles per hour
See,
on
that's what I'm
land.
saying. They zoom, some of them.
It's a parenti of Varanus giganteus. Thing goes 25 miles per hour.
Guys. So, on the people also ask of Google, right? There's a question. What's the largest alligator snapping turtle on record? Reported to have lived 200 years and is the largest on record, 250 pounds of turtle.
So what? A giant
my
turtle, pretty much. A
God.
tortoise.
Gee, so then I guess we could all agree that the military is making the wrong robots.
Yeah,
That's
we need
massive.
to make. We
I
need
mean,
to
if
make.
if the robot's already going at 3 miles per hour, might as well
Hey,
be a turtle.
this turtle makes
Right?
that turtle look like nothing. This turtle weighs 1430 pounds.
Is it a tortoise?
No, it's a leatherback sea turtle.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
yeah. It's a bigger
Thing's
breed.
6.5 feet of length, and it's the heaviest recorded animal, weighed around 1,430 pounds.
Alligator
if we-
snapping turtles, that's like rare for them to get that big.
And apparently, however, millions of years ago in the North American seas lived a much bigger turtle.
We find like remains of it or something.
I don't know, but apparently there's a much bigger one.
No, vibing, going through the ocean.
But no, this is the biggest turtle ever, and to weigh that much.
Imagine like you're free diving, right? You're like scuba diving or whatever, right? And you just see this massive turtle go past you.
Or try to get on its back and ride it. Okay. Just grab the
I'd probably
shell.
kind of freak out, to be honest, for a big old turtle to just like swim by like that.
It'd be pretty interesting to see a whale. Not a whale that
mean,
can kill you. Well, all
yeah.
whales can kill you, but like humpback whale or something like that, I feel like they would be less likely to try to kill you.
It's better to get a whale shark. Actually, they're a lot friendlier,
Yeah.
and they're smaller. So
Look, now we can
Whale
give the
sharks aren't
Navy
small, don't get me
ideas.
wrong.
Yes, get the Navy some robots.
Yeah, like we get like a megalodon robot that just one stomp shit.
oh my god, be like the robot version of Jaws.
Yes.
So I'm not entirely sure if this picture is real or edited, because it's on Reddit. But look at the size of this.
Edited.
That's real. That's a turtle.
Thing looks odd. Look at its
Like
face.
the size of its neck is the size of this child's head.
Turtles get that big.
Yes, but this one can go ah.
But the snapping
I mean,
turtle is not as likely to get that big. It takes way longer for them to get that big.
Turtle
I mean,
looks like it was out of the
yeah.
Never-Ending Story. I don't know if you guys ever seen that, but
Actually, I think never mind.
What'd you say?
Nothing. I talked to myself for about 5 seconds and I'm good now.
I still have armored elephant in the back of my Zoom recording. Just a bunch of armored elephants.
I still have Armored Elephant tab open.
That's OP.
What'd you say you're glitching out?
Yeah, they got chainmail and stuff.
What?
Didn't understand you that time either.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Tyler.
Me? I thought you were
Yeah.
talking to Aiden. Aiden.
No, it's you. You're like kind of cutting in and out.
You're like, yeah, you're glitching out a lot.
It's because all you guys are screen sharing. It's messing up my Wi-Fi, dog.
I'm sorry, I'm not screen sharing anymore.
Oh, epic.
So apparently, no matter what, the blue whale is thought to be the largest animal to ever have lived.
They are massive.
I think I found the giant leatherback turtle that you were talking about earlier, Aiden.
Oh, they're sea turtle.
This thing's massive. This absolutely massive.
Yeah. For
Is it
the
before?
whale, though, the maximum recorded weight was 190 metric tons. For a specimen measuring 27.6 meters, so 91 feet, whereas longer ones up to 110 feet have been recorded but not weighed. So if a
Jeez.
91-foot whale weighs 190 metric tons, what do you think a 10-foot whale would weigh? Or 110-foot whale?
You're gonna have to repeat that.
So if a 91-foot whale weighs 190 metric tons,
Okay, 1 second.
how
let me-
much would a 110-foot whale weigh?
So 91 foot long. How many tons was that? I'm like putting into a
Sorry,
calculator for
it
like
was
ton per foot.
190 metric tons.
Okay,
Okay.
so that's about 2 tons per foot.
Wow.
So 190 metric tons is 418,878 pounds.
So you're wondering how much a 100-foot long whale would weigh?
110 foot.
Roughly 230 tons.
My God.
Assuming it has like the same density as the other one.
Dude, so apparently there's something bigger than a blue whale.
What, a megalodon?
A lion's mane jellyfish is rated number
Oh.
one as the top 20 largest sea creatures ever known on Earth. Number one is the largest sea creatures, lion's mane jellyfish.
Jellyfishes are crazy.
They're just like mostly water.
Well,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Like when they wash up on the beach and you can smack the top of it without getting stung.
Imagine touching it and you get shocked.
That is massive. That can't be real, right?
No,
What,
it's
the
a real
jellyfish?
animal. This
Jellyfish?
jellyfish is insane. That's why it's the world's largest jellyfish and sea creature.
I screen share specifically to annoy Tyler. Look at this.
Yeah,
Jellyfish.
It's massive. Absolutely massive.
dude, this thing
I
could eat a
want to
blue
smack
whale.
the top of it. Dude, look at the turtle eating the jellyfish. That's wild.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they can eat the. I forgot they can eat jellyfish.
Yeah, that just.
Yeah, they don't really like when they get stung. Doesn't really affect them.
They said nom nom nom.
Yeah, and clownfish. I know that from Finding Nemo.
But okay. But if a turtle can eat these, imagine these things could eat a turtle. Or like one of us.
How did jellyfish eat?
That's a good question. Do they like just absorb it inside themselves or like what? And then when you pick up a jellyfish, does it feel like jelly?
Yes,
Hey,
Have
try
you picked
picking
one up before?
maybe. Don't worry about it.
No, I have not picked up a jellyfish before.
Have you picked up a jellyfish before?
No, that's why I asked.
Maybe.
I haven't picked one up, but there's been one on the beach, with the tentacles facing down. I've
Uh.
smacked the top of it a couple times.
Is it still alive?
Probably not. I mean, it jiggled, so.
You guys ready? First one.
It's pretty epic. Texture was kind of weird.
Okay, so
It wiggled.
first the tentacles will catch the food. Yeah. And then the oral arms put the food into the mouth. So they apparently have a mouth.
So they just like.
Yeah, and then the digestive system of the jellies. And then there's no butt, so they don't have a butt. So as the jellyfish eat, there will be a waste, of course. But another fun fact of the jellies is that they do not have an anus. So the waste from the food will have to go out the same way it came in, through the mouth.
Ew.
So this is a great question. Can they starve to death?
That is, yeah, of course they
As
can.
any other animal, yeah, of course they can.
And they eat their food fast.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, they just sit there and food comes to them.
No, they don't. They are constantly swimming around. They will attach
Well, yeah, they're
onto a
swimming, but
fish or
they don't-
something and
they
eat
don't-
it.
They don't actively try to go hunt stuff.
Well, of course not. They usually swim around in swarms anyways.
That's why I said they sit there. I meant by kind of like they don't.
Apparently, depending on the size of the jellyfish, they'll eat different stuff. The smaller jellies are what we call carnivores. So they eat plankton, fish eggs, tiny fish, plants, and a ton of other tiny creatures.
Fish eggs. What's it gonna
Dude.
do? Sting the egg?
The big jellies eat lobsters, shrimps, barnacles, crabs, plants, other jellies, and etc. So jellyfishes, the bigger ones, are cannibals.
Nice. Do you guys know how starfish eat?
Mouth.
No.
So basically, what they do is they just spit their stomach out and let all of its stomach juices, like, uh, digest outside of their body, and then they just take the nutrients in.
That's not odd at all.
I know they have a little mouth.
I
But,
said,
like,
don't they have a little mouth at the like right there in the middle on the backside?
They spit out digestive juices and then suck it back up.
Huh? You don't say.
So yeah, think about that next time you're watching SpongeBob and you see Patrick. You never see him eat a burger, do you?
Yes.
You
You gotta
do.
go. He eats them all the time. He's constantly eating them.
Do you see him take a bite ever?
Yes, I've seen him take a bite. In one episode, and that was it. Otherwise, he's like holding one, and then the next minute he's not holding one.
Yeah, because he just went. Oh yeah, he just kind of
He
burgers.
kind of just goes and just sucks it in. Done. He like inhales it.
There are quite a few episodes where he's eating. Never mind.
Imagine trying to see a jellyfish eat another jellyfish.
Well, someone had to have.
Yeah, but like, what would that look like? It would just look like a mass of tentacles.
I wonder if their tentacles ever get like tangled. Had to brush them out.
That's a good question. I think that might happen because I mean, with how long they are, they have got to get tangled or something.
So, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for listening to another podcast, Pod Squad podcast. And we'll see you in the next one.